Alright everybody, and welcome back to Secret of Evermore. You might notice our hero Caleb has gotten a bit stronger since last we left off, and as promised, I leveled up Bone Crusher to level 2. We are also now level 7, I believe. We have a glorious 84 hit points, and we also have quite a bit more money. Let's see where that's at. I forget where things are at in here. Okay, yeah, it's this pouch. Never mind, I don't know what I'm talking about. Why are you listening to me? We have money. We have like 1,000 and something talons now. And we are going to spend that money on some armor so we don't get murdered quite as quickly. I have to remember what shop sells items, and I don't. So we're going to be walking around the village and talking to people. This is the item vendor, so not here. This is the high quality content you don't pay for. Let's go up in here. Oh, I think this is the guy that gave us the grass vest, so... Well, never mind. I got excited for nothing. Just like life. Let's try over here. It's gotta be one of these huts. It'll be the last one I go to, I'm sure. Okay, so this is the ingredient cellar. Do you have clay? No. I might know that we need clay later, and would like to have some, but I don't see any for sale anywhere. Son of a bitch. I know someone around here sells armor, and I told you it was going to be the last hut I go to. I think we've been in here. We had to have been in here. This is the... Okay, he talks about being equipped. He don't sell me stuff. I want to buy some more grass stuff. What the fuck? Am I gonna have to make an edit in this video this early? Oh. I haven't looted this house yet. An adventurer must have shielding out in the field, ideal in strong armor. Yeah, we already have one of those. We got a collar. That's not for me. That's for the dog. But you probably figured that out already. And this nice hat. Made of grass. Alright. Put the collar on Dogbert. And let me switch over to my inventory. And put on my grass clothes. Which I can't imagine are much better than what he's already wearing. Which I would imagine is denim and cloth, or denim and cotton fabric. And I can't imagine grass is all that much more helpful than that. Unless you want me to believe he's naked, which I would rather not. Anyway. So as promised, we now have a charge attack, so if I hold down B on the controller, you see this little bar at the bottom? That's us charging up our attack, and kill these guys in one shot now. One long, charged up shot. It takes way too long to charge up, and you feel really, really bad if you miss. So when last we left off, we were tasked with finding Strongheart in the Bugmuck, and that is what we're going to do. We're going to head in the only direction the game will really allow us to go, and that is this way, trying to avoid them whirlpools. And I'm actually doing a better job than I do pretty much any other time I play this game. I do it all for you. And I think there's, yep, roots. I don't actually need roots for anything. I don't even think we have a spell that can use them. But I picked them up anyway. Oh, some clay. Apparently that's hard to find in this, jungle. And I know for a fact there's something here, and there's a little jar up here that I think has petals in it, and we're all full up. Apparently you are limited to carrying 6 petals at a time, which is not really that many, but we'll make do. So I think I should have clarified last time, the composer for this game, Jeremy Soule. This was his first game, as I mentioned, but if you don't know who that is, he's most famous for his work on the Elder Scrolls series of games, starting with Morrowind, I believe, And he's done the soundtracks for Oblivion and Skyrim as well, and probably for whatever new Elder Scrolls game that comes out, if one ever does come out. But who knows. And this little tar pit here is the Bugmuck. There are bugs, and there's muck, and there are Terminator skeleton things that really aren't that cool, but they look really cool. And maggots. I guess a maggot is a maggot a bug? We'll consider it a bug for the purposes of being in the Bugmuck. And we can one-shot them apparently. I'm happy. Life's good. That's a load of shit. Let's go see what's in yonder cave over here. Hello, friend. I don't get many visitors out here in the Bugmuck. I study alchemy. It's very powerful. Alchemy? You're not Strongheart, are you? No. But I know him. In fact, I saw him a few days ago. He was walking towards the big bug. If you're going after him, you should have another alchemy formula. I don't know how I know you had one alchemy formula already, but it's just one of those things we alchemists know. Alchemy is quite useful. Take a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and poof, your house is gone. It's like magic. Let me give you the hardball formula. It's an effective weapon. Hardball takes 1 crystal and 1 clay, and target gets beamed. I didn't know it said that, but okay. Hardball is actually okay. It's not great, but it's better than flash. We don't have any clay, though. Mix 1 part clay and 1 crystal, and give it a good toss. Would you like to purchase ingredients? Why not? Alright, so we can get some crystals. Why don't you sell clay like a real man? So that's one of the limitations of the alchemy system. You'll have times like this where you won't be able to get access to all the ingredients you need for the spells you want to cast. And there's also parts in the game where you'll spend a long time not being able to get certain ingredients for certain spells, so that's kind of the limiting factor of alchemy. 2 crystals, and now we begin navigating this here, tarry swamp. And I spent many a day going through this as a young man, trying to, slay the boss of this place. As I think I've mentioned, I sucked at this game when I first played it. And these guys always reminded me of the Terminator. It's probably the eyes. And now that we have our charge attack on the Bone Crusher, we can basically just kill anything here with 1 shot. Which is much better than having to basically gum them to death, which we would have to do beforehand. Place has kind of like some Giger-like architecture going on here. I think this is supposed to be basically a skeleton or chassis of a huge bug. As that guy mentioned the big bug skeleton before, so I think that might be what that's supposed to be. Basically like a really big carcass stuck in the mud. And there's mosquitoes basically everywhere, but they're never really a threat to you at all, really. They're just annoying. Kind of like in real life. I mean, I guess that's not true. Mosquitoes are apparently the deadliest animal that's ever existed. Which, I think that's just a sheer numbers game, though. It's not quite as scary as like a bear in the woods, but just the sheer number of times you get bit by a mosquito and the diseases they spread, I guess it kind of evens out to make them more deadly. So this is the first of many little maze-like structures in this game, and this game is in love with its mazes. I don't know if you'd really go so far as to call this a full-on maze, but it definitely has some maze-like qualities. Actually, while we're here, can we cast any alchemy yet? Well, we can cast some hardball. We can cast 14 of those. First opportunity we've actually had to use any of these in the game. Let me get a little better view here. My way, please. Okay, so when you cast alchemy, you'll have a chance to pick the target that you want to do, and you can also learn the name of the enemies. Apparently this is called a tar skull, which is a very goofy name and not at all intimidating. You can also select multiple targets, but it divides the damage among those targets, so not generally the best option. Anyway, it's not going to kill anything anyway. It's doing like a paltry 9 damage, and it actually takes reagents to use. So not even particularly all that effective, but we're going to spam it anyway, in hopes that we can level it up a little bit. Gotta grind that stuff, that's how it works. You grind it, so one day it'll be effective, and then you replace it with something better. That's how RPGs work, really. Gotta get them numbers bigger. And the floor collapsed. So this is how this place is a maze. I don't think we fucked up already, though it is entirely possible. We fucked up already. Good job. So, now that we have fucked up, there's only one way to go, and that's on this little spine structure here, which sends you all the way back to the bottom. And that's why I called it maze-like. Because you're going to be making the wrong turn quite a few times, and having to start all the way back at the beginning again. Now, I suppose you could say this is good. If you're not as experienced with RPGs, it kind of forces you to grind a little bit. Though, as I've said like 800 times now, that is not what it encouraged me to do. It encouraged me to run past everything and just try to get through it. And alright, we made it. We made it up to the top. We don't have to do that again. And hopefully we won't have to do it again this playthrough. Oh, what a shame that would be. Now we can get up on this little platform that we saw earlier. And I guess we just need to use these pedals, because we're picking up way too many of them. It's not quite as bad as when you actually loot stuff off an enemy, because if you can't pick it up, it just despawns and you're screwed. You can't get it after that. So I have very fond memories of playing this game way past my bedtime and trying to slay the big bug, which took many a attempt, as I have mentioned. And I very distinctly remember the first time I managed to do it, and it was super exciting. And I went and told my dad, because I was so proud of what I did, and he was so proud of me in return that he just told me to go the fuck back to bed, because it was like 10 o'clock at night, and I probably shouldn't have been up anyway, but it was exciting, okay? I had to tell somebody. I didn't have the internet back then. I couldn't make videos for people and show off my accomplishments, air quotes. And this is a little ominous doorway here, and I've been purposefully not going through it for a reason. Because as you might have guessed, there's something on the other side of this door. Shall we? Well, we're going to, and, well, I guess the dog was pointing something out, but we'll probably live. Thrax! So cool, he's on the cover of the game. And this guy will throw maggots at you, and he's a butthead. So, let's see. Let's go into alchemy mode here. And you can see we can actually target the individual claws, and we can also target Thrax's heart. And I don't know if you are aware of this, but the heart is kind of the weaker spot as opposed to the claws. I know you might think this is Dead Space and we need to go for the claws, but you'd be much better just digging your way into this rib cage, and going right for that heart. Now he screams on occasion and knocks you back, and that is a pain in the ass. I would like to charge up an attack, and the dog is going to bite it and get me kicked out because the dog's an asshole. Good job. You ruined everything for everyone. And I need to heal. This guy can use alchemy, by the way. And once he starts to cast a spell, you can't do anything. You cannot interrupt it. So if he actually starts to there we go. Acid rain. And that can actually be pretty damaging. So yeah, if he hits you at the wrong time, you're in trouble. So he's got to try to like hack our way back into this ribcage. I want to do a charge attack, but it's probably going to take too long for me to do it. Alright, there we go. Just want to get that nice, juicy, big old damage hit in there. Oh, can I get... Fuck. Alright, I gotta do some button food here. I don't want to let go of B, because I don't want to waste my charge. Alright, we got it. So you can imagine how hard this guy is if you haven't leveled up at all. Don't come in here and steal my thunder. I hit way harder than you. Just let me handle it. I have a big bone and I'm not afraid to use it. Whew. God damn it. Oh, Dogbert's down. We need to feed him an emergency biscuit in the middle of battle. Fuck me. I know someone in chat's going, or not chat, someone in the comments is going to tell me this is the most inefficient way to fight this guy, and they're probably right. But I hope it at least makes entertaining television. I was hoping that was going to be enough. See if we can run in and do just one more good hit. Damn it, he's not dead yet. Alright, Caleb reached level 8. And we received a shit ton of talons. And he exploded. We received the spider's claw, which I guess is supposed to be Thrax's claw or something. And we obliterated him so much that all that's left is his little stubby legs over here. So now we have an axe, and weapons like this are kind of keys in a sort of way. Like all those little knee-high bushes we couldn't get through before. Well, now we can serve as a glorified lawnmower. And to illustrate this, we have this cocoon thing here that we can open up with the axe. You're a brave adventurer indeed. Thank you for saving me. I am Strongheart, from the village of Fire Eyes. I'm a member in good standing of the Nobilian Order of Alchemists. I'm Caleb. This is my dog, Higgins. He hasn't been himself lately. That's going to be kind of a recurring thing that I say. I'm very happy to meet you both. I was searching for alchemy ingredients when I stumbled upon that monster. You wouldn't happen to have any clay, would you? If you didn't come along and save me, I would have been eaten alive. Looks kind of like you were. Please take this gift with my thanks. You were given tin wax and tin oil. Good luck, Caleb. Alright, well, we saved Strongheart, and the game is now over. So this is apparently the bug's big, grotesque-looking mouth. And that was a huge bug, if that's the case. That was way bigger than even Thrax. So we have this axe. Don't get too attached to it. So you can see this does about half the damage of the Bone Crusher, even at level 1. So if we did bother to level this up, it would be even better, but we're not going to do that. Is there anything down here? A mammoth guard. I think that's a piece of armor, actually. I don't remember that being here. That's cool. It is marginally better than what we're already wearing, and that means we have to wear it. Okay, I can stop murdering every creature on the screen now. We don't really need to grind that much more. There's a couple of other difficult areas in the game, but we've honestly, like, that first hump is the hardest one, in my personal opinion. And you just watch, I'm going to get obliterated at some point later in this game and have to eat my words. And there's a little secret area over here with some fine assortment of items, which we're going to pick up. Now we're going to head on over here. Well, you look like you've been through a lot. There are a lot of bugs and baddies out there, and they're probably giving you a hard time. You're telling me? Here's something that should help you out. In the sand, the tar, and lava. And only those 3 places. It's the formula of acid rain. Just mix 3 parts water with 1 part ash and you'll have a potent concoction. So this is the spell Thrax was casting on us, and as you can see, it is hideously expensive for what it does. Yeah, but this guy actually sells clay, and he sells crystals too. We might be in business. Alright, so we got about 50 casts. That should be enough for now. We're gonna go ahead and save in another slot here, which I would never do if I wasn't making an LP, but I'm paranoid and I don't want to mess something up, so if I have to go back, I like to have those saves, just in case. And a funny story to tell people later as I repeat content. And now we're going to go back towards this village the short way, or at least the way that avoids the whirlpools. And this is the game's way of telling you can cut through these weeds now. And that opens up a whole lot of areas for you to explore. Like, we can go over here now. There is absolutely no reason to do it, but we're going to do it anyway because we can, and that's what one does in a video game. So for being a kid, I would go out and, like, explore the woods behind my house and stuff, and play outside in the summer all day. And I'm older now, and I can't go outside for 5 minutes. I'd die. And apparently there's a well over here. And nothing else. It feels like you just notice things a lot less when you're a kid, or maybe you just care about stuff a lot less when you're a kid. Because I don't remember really feeling too hot when I was a kid. Nowadays, I really do not like the summer all that much. This is too hot. There's mosquitoes everywhere. I'm like, I just want to stay inside all day and further avoid the sun. I haven't seen it in the last 6 years. They tell me it's bright. So I don't remember there being... Now this goes to the exact same place we just were, and we do not need to go over here. So let's go pay a visit to Fire... Come on, Higgins! Let's go talk to Fire Eyes! I was saying that myself, but okay. So we need to go talk to Fire Eyes. We fulfilled our end of the deal, and now it's time for her to tell us what the hell to do to get out of here. I hear you were victorious in the far reaches of the Bugmuck. Well, it was a bug hunt, but we got out of it okay. We got a nifty claw, too. It's like an axe. Well, that's great. Strongheart has returned to his hut south of the village. And now the village faces a new crisis. The volcano to the north is rapidly cooling down. If this trend continues, we could have an ice age on our hands. I'd like to help you out, but we really gotta start looking for a way back... Oh, sorry. Wrong voice. I'd like to help you out, but I've really gotta start looking for a way back home. It's almost dinner time. Your best bet may be to track down the source of this atmospheric icing. That's convenient. You see, I'm originally from Podunk, too. My grandpa is an inventor who lived in the mansion on the hill. He made a machine that could send people to worlds of their own design. Since I enjoy all things prehistoric, I dreamed up this hellscape of cave people and dinosaurs. I was supposed to be here for a couple of hours, but it's been a couple of decades. I'm doing well, thanks. Now and again, I sense evidence of the outside influences on our world. This recent drop in temperature could be the work of someone from the real world, and that person has control over the vicious volcano vipers. If you go to the source at the center of the volcano, You might find someone or something that could lead you back home. I'm not going to do it because I'm an NPC. You might just save our village at the same time. Wow! This is just like what happens in the Pale People of Planet V. It's about a bunch of astronauts who get stuck on an exact replica of Earth, only it's populated by zombie vampires and... well, this actually isn't really like that at all. If you're finished with your little anecdote, I can give you the ability to call on me in difficult situations. You received 6 call beads. If you need my help, especially in big battles, you can throw a call bead to the ground. I'll appear in a flash. Then you'll be able to summon one of my shitty spells. No offense, but how can a girl help a couple of adventurers like us? I have learned a few tricks since being here. Let me show you why they call me Fire Eyes. Step back. Call me if you need my help. So we're just gonna make some sexist comments and then leave. And we got some ash. Nice little trick. So she mentioned that Strongheart was to the south of the village, and I do believe he kind of owes us one. So let's go and pay him a visit. Now that we have our axe, we can cut through all these weeds. Okay, fine. You win this time. Now, wait a minute. Just throw a rock at him. Alright, we found something Hardball's good for. Found some nectar. I guess I should probably be pumping up Hardball while we have the opportunity to do so. It's now level 1, and it's still garbage. So damage went up about 5 or so points. What were these guys called again? Wimpy Flower. Okay then, let me know how you really feel. Oh, we got something better already. Give me my shell hat. 1 point better. And I'm sure I look fantastically stupid. Hello there. We saved your life 5 minutes ago, remember? Hello, Caleb. I'm back in business after that terrible experience in the Bugmuck. Thanks to you, I'm not a big bug's dinner. Please, take this cure formula. It will cure you from poison and some other stuff. The formula requires 2 parts roots and 1 part oil. This is actually marginally useful. Not as useful as just a heal spell, but it is useful. Would you like to buy some shit? I already forgot what that requires. But I think we will need roots later, so I'm going to buy some of those. And we don't need cured that much. Move on to that other save file there. And I'll grab all that stuff. And actually, I think... I should have mentioned this earlier, but I'm going to mention it now. You can hit select, and you can change what character you're playing. Now, unlike Secret of Mana, you cannot play this game multiplayer, even though you should be able to. There's a ROM hack that lets you do that, but that's not the point of this conversation. I think if we talk to him as the doggo... Hello, big dog. I don't normally talk to animals, but you seem to be an understanding beast. Okay, he doesn't do shit, never mind. Moving on with our lives. We now have the cure formula, and I don't think we need to come back here. Found a pedo. So now that we have our axe... Oh, there's a thing over there. I'm sure it's drastically important and we need to stop everything we're doing to go get it. Look, you can't just leave a chest uninvaded, okay? It's probably nothing important, it's probably just another petal. But it's there, and we have to loot it. What kind of adventure would I be if I didn't loot a chest? Or a weird pumpkin bucket thing. Whatever the hell that you want to call that. It's a fucking pedal! Well, at least I know how to call it. So anyway, I think we have enough to cast Flash now, so I guess I can go ahead and cast that just to show it off. And we will never use it again after that. Has a cool little red glow. Speaking of red glows, how about a urine-covered glow, or colored glow? Now, and as another story of when I was a stupid child, I used to love acid rain as a child. The spell, not actual acid rain. That was my favorite alchemy formula to cast in this game, and the only one I leveled up in my first playthrough. I don't know how I ever beat this game as a kid. I did, somehow. And if my battery is still good, which it was a couple months ago, I still have my original Secret of Evermore save on my cart. And none of the alchemy spells are leveled up, and I have maximum ammo for the bazooka. Yeah. I don't know how I beat any game as a child. So, we now have some palette-swapped flowers, a carniflower, which is about as pleasant as cauliflower, as far as I can tell. I guess we're going north to investigate the volcano, because that's what we were told to do. What you find, boy? Found some wax hiding in this bush. And some clay, which we'll need for our hardball, which I should keep spamming every time we have the opportunity to... Oh! Doggo got 8. That actually does quite a bit of damage if your partner doesn't rescue you. Which means if you get eaten, you have to rely on the AI to come help you, which is most unfortunate. Speaking of mosquitoes, there's actually one buzzing around in my bedroom right now, and it flew into my face earlier. I don't know if you heard the disturbance on the This is exactly what I'm talking about. I'm getting my ass chewed out by this flower over here, and he's off... I don't know what the fuck he's doing. I don't even know how I got over there. Anyway, I wonder if you could do that, if you could get, like, the plant. If you could sequence break the game a little bit doing that. Have to watch some speedrunner to see if they do anything like that. They probably don't. I think I have watched a speedrun of Secret of Evermore at some point in my life. But, you know, I just have to have some kind of background noise on all the time, so even if I don't actually watch what's going on in the video, I'll still, like, have it playing just to have some noise. And that's probably what you're doing with this video right now. I don't blame you. I'll try not to yell in case you're trying to go to sleep. It'll be the nice, soothing sounds of my lisping voice. Hello, strange person. I'm not going to speak to you. I buy and sell the finest armor in the area, but I've been exiled to this cave. What can I do for you? So I don't think we want to buy the shell plate, and we already have mammoth guards in the shell hat. And we don't want to buy that. I'm like 100% sure we don't want that, because we're going to find something better than that in a few minutes anyway. If I don't get murdered, which is always a distinct possibility. Found some herbal essence. Yeah, that's just one of those things that exists, but I never hear anyone actually talk about. The shampoo, not the stuff in the game. No one talks about this game anyway. Well, there's this hole here, and there's a big-ass rock in the way. I guess we can't go through there. Hopefully nothing important's in that cave. Let's go ahead and throw another hardball at it. Gotta get this leveled up at some point, so I can promptly forget about it later. Alright. Well, this is a pleasant place to bring the whole family. No, I never hear anyone talk about herbal essence shampoo. It's just one of those things that just kind of exists, but you never hear anyone actually talk about. But it's there. I know, that's very fascinating. That's one of my stories. Would you like to hear another? Widowmaker? They're not that bad. Oh, because it's a spider. I get you. I get you. Very clever. This is gonna level up again at some point, I promise. Higgins! Getting them levels. And eventually he's gonna be out damaging me. He's already got more hit points than I do. He's gonna be Herculean among dogs. Hello. You trespass in our bone land. I wonder what you do here. Prepare to join the mammoths. Okay, we don't want to be in the mammoth bone land. Oh, this fucking Barney the dinosaur's coming after me over here. Vipers. We were told about the vipers earlier. Apparently they're a source of trouble for the local population. We're gonna throw our hardballs at them. We don't make with the softball questions. We just go for the hardball questions. And that's the joke I have for that. So yeah, we're dividing the damage quite a bit by just shooting it out there. I think it leveled up. It might actually do an okay amount of damage now. So I think there's this little glitch you can do. Like if I control the dog, which I am now, you can bring the menu up again, like so. And you can just keep bringing it up over and over again, like so, which lets you spell stack. And just cast an obscene amount of your alchemy spells in a very compressed amount of time. And that's how you make the alchemy real useful. We're getting hurt pretty bad though, so we might want to use a little pedal there, make sure we don't accidentally get murdered. I'm gonna go ahead and switch back over to the boy. We don't need to exploit the game quite this early. We're just gonna keep throwing hardballs at him. And in theory, we can keep him stun-locked forever and he can't do anything. No, don't take off the dog's collar. This is not the time. See, normally when you try to do it, it won't let you. Because it's still in the middle of that spell animation. We got a horn spear. And I leveled up. So that's why I said don't get too attached to the axe. We've already replaced it. I wonder if this gate leads to the volcano. Oh, thank you for fighting off those vicious vipers. And knocked my shit out of the way. They're most unfortunate. They treat this sacred mammoth graveyard as if it were only a source for bones and tusks. Those guys were vipers? Yes. Lizard people from the great volcano. They've been coming out in force lately, raiding the graveyard for mammoth parts, boning everywhere. When we get to the volcano, the core of the volcano... Okay, sorry, this is us talking again. It would really be helpful if they had, like, labels for who was talking. When we get to the core of the volcano, we'll stop them before they do any more harm. Why are you going there? It's very dangerous. You should hide in the bushes like me. Well, Fire Eyes told us about the volcano cooling and... Fire Eyes? Fire Eyes? Say no more. If you're a friend of Fire Eyes, then I know I can trust you. You may find the means to enter the Viper's domain at the top of the volcano to the north. I'll let you through the gate. So does that guy just live off screen for this explicit purpose? Should I heal your wounds? No, that's okay. I like being damaged. If you need to be healed later, you can use my heal formula. All you need is 1 part water and 1 part root in order to activate the spell. And I think this guy's changed accents like 3 times already. And I don't know if heal is the best spell in the game, but it is one of the most useful ones. And you can tell what heal does, I don't have to explain it to you. You're a smart person. So the spear. The spear is the best weapon in every category. That it won't make any sense until later, but just trust me. It's the best weapon that we can have at the moment. And we really want to level this up so we can get our charge attack, because the charge attack with the spear throws the spear, and having a projectile weapon is a distinct advantage. And because I have no faith in myself, I'm going to save in a save state, even though I don't think we will need it. We're back in Raptor Land, and raptors are buttholes. And they do an okay amount of damage. And they drop petals, thankfully. So we want to look around here for a cave. I don't think this is the right one. But we're going to explore it anyway, so... Nope, this is just a cave where some weirdo lives. Always some weirdo. If you're looking for rest, then look no further. You can stay here for 30 talons. Fine. It's against my better judgment, we'll sleep in this weirdo's cave. I hope you had a good rest. It was fun watching you sleep. And we're gonna go ahead and save. I'm not going to save over my original save, just in case. You know, I'm a paranoid boy. See you later. So my typical videos used to be roughly an hour a piece, and I would like to go for that now. Get those nice long videos. I know when I like to listen to a video to kill the silence so I don't have to listen to my own thoughts, I prefer hour-long videos. So that way you can just put it on when you're trying to go to sleep, and then some jackass yells in the middle of the video and it disturbs your peace, and then you really start to question everything in your life that led up to that point. And I hope to facilitate that for some of you. I want to make you question your life. Oh, oop, cave. That might be the cave we're looking for. No, I don't think it is. It's not. We'll come back to that cave later. I'm getting my ass fucked over here. Let's go ahead. We need to level up our heal spell. Like all spells in the game, heal has to be leveled up. So, we really need to do that. Because, as you can imagine, having a spell that heals you is damn practical. You won't have to rely on petals because you're limited to carrying 6. Whereas you can have 99 charges of heal. Now, I don't know if you went to school, but 99 is a bigger number than 6. Alright, here's our fun cave. A rock mysteriously fell down in the mouth of the cave, and now we can't leave. So let's try and just beat the shit out of these raptors, and there's 3 of them, and they all attacked at once, and that was a nasty little hit there. Let's go ahead and make sure that we keep Caleb alive, because I'm pretty sure if Caleb dies, the game is over. Well, that was a lot easier than I expected. We received the Dino skin. You know, like Dino from the Flintstones. He's dead now. So this is why I didn't buy the shell armor, because the dino skin is just better. Now, when I was younger, I liked to own every outfit in the game, even though there's no aesthetic difference to owning them. I just like to have the big ring full of crap, right? So I would buy even the crappy armors and carry them with me everywhere for no particular reason. Called a completionist thing, but I wasn't a completionist, I just liked stupid shit. Jesus. So we are leveled up a bit, but these guys are still dangerous. It's only doing 19 damage a hit. I guess I really need to be leveling up the spear. I might have to grind that off screen too, because I definitely want to have that spear leveled up. So this place is tricky, right? We have these little platforms here that blow us up high. I'm talking. Could you wait a moment? We have these little platforms here that blow us up higher on the mountain. And we were told we needed to go to the top of the volcano. So, you know, it makes sense to try to blow yourself up higher. But I've already been wasting your time for the last few minutes because you cannot get up the volcano this way. And I know this because I spent a large amount of time trying to do so, not seeing the trick to this place. But there are a couple of items we can pick up, and, it gives me an excuse to, rattle my jaw and kill stuff. Two of my favorite things. We actually have to wait for the dog. Oh, that just spit us down here. Okay, I won't explore up there anymore. I no longer care. So there's a little bush there, as you saw, and it took me a embarrassing amount of time to actually see that. Not only when I was a kid, but in more recent playthroughs as well. So I think we're on the right track. I wouldn't guarantee it, and I done fucked it up. Good job. So I gotta figure out which one of these is gonna lead us to the right place. Now, if I were uncharitable, I would call this a maze of sorts, but, it's not quite a maze. It's annoying, but not quite a maze. But this game is in love with its mazes. I'm just gonna tell you now. You're gonna see a lot of them, and you're going to hate every single one of them. I think we found the right one. This does not seem like a safe place to be.
Another fine blend. Nice nose. Good color.
Hi. You wouldn't know how to get into the volcano from here, would you?
The volcano? No. None but the way that would turn an adventure into ash and molten bones.
Pardon me?
The only way I know to enter the volcano is straight into the crater. Of course, come to think of it, you could try the catacombs at the base of the volcano.
I've seen a passage, but it's blocked by a big rock.
Levitation! That's a good solution. You can lift rocks and other heavy objects by using the levitate formula. I'll give it to you right now.
This is a puzzle spell. It is used as a puzzle, and it is used as a key. It requires 1 water and 1 mud pepper. I don't know when it tells you that, but that's a mud pepper, and we cannot buy them. We have to find them.
The formula requires a mud pepper and water. Travel to the east from the base of the volcano. You'll find mud peppers in the swamp. Would you like to purchase ingredients?
Yes. Why don't you have any mud peppers, you fucking asshole? Go ahead and get more water. I don't know why this guy on top of a volcano is selling me water, but he is, and it is better not to question these things. I don't have any more crystals. We'll get some more clay just to keep our hardball thing going. And we'll go ahead and save at the volcano crater. So we're getting pretty up there. We got like 13 more minutes to hit an hour. I think we can go a little bit longer. We'll go and at least go back down the mountain. So yeah, this is an interesting way they use alchemy in this game. Normally getting an ingredient is not that difficult, but they're actually using one as kind of a key for this one instance where we have to go get a mud pepper from the swamp. And I know you might think Bugmuck was a swamp. It was actually more of a tar pit. We're going to go to an old-fashioned kind of swamp where there are no doubt mosquitoes and other pestilence waiting for us. And how many more? Ooh, we're down to 5 hard balls. And I don't feel like this is really leveled up enough to be worth the investment, but whatever. I really need to work on leveling up Horn Spear, so it'll be ready to go when we need it. Let's just say some things are going to be way easier if we have a projectile weapon. And we're getting hurt. And I probably should not let our health go down that far, to be completely fair. That's on me. We just saved, though, so it's not going to be that big of a pain in the butt if we die, but probably best not to get in the habit of letting your health go down that far. Let's go ahead and zip through this a couple more times, work on leveling up our heal spell. I know, it's tedious. It'd be much easier to just use a pedal, but we really want to get that heal leveled up. Because later on, when heal is leveled up, this will heal a massive amount of hit points, and you can carry 99 of them. We've already been over the math lesson in this video. I don't think I really need to cover that again. You get the point, I think. Unless you're like half paying attention and trying to fall asleep. You know what I love? I love when you got like a TV show, or God forbid, a YouTube video playing, and you like reach that state of half awakeness where like the video is actually affecting your dream and recontextualizing what's being said, and it just becomes this weird, surreal experience. I'm happy to be that for you. I would hate to know what I inspire in your dreams. Nightmares, really. They would definitely be nightmares. Okay, some more lady with a fruit basket on her head. The beasts in these parts are very dangerous. You should stock up on life-giving items. So she sells items. We don't need any of these. Honestly, you're going to be full up on petals most of the time, especially if you use the heal spell, which you should. So how is our spear looking right now? Is it inspirational? I'm sorry. No, not really. We still have quite a bit left to go. About as long as it took me to grind up the bone crusher earlier. Yeah, but these enemies are a lot more of a pain in the ass to deal with than leveling up the bone crusher was. Hardball, now to level 3. So what kind of damage can we do with it now? Eh, it's getting up there. It's almost worth using. You son of a bitch, get back here. God damn it. Fucking hell. I just need to murder you so I can level up my spear. Damn you, Higgins. Okay, you saved me. I'll forgive you. Kill-stealing fuck. Alright. Well, this is a good part to save, because we're back at another cave, so I'm probably going to go ahead and call it a video, yeah. I don't know if I want to level up the spear off camera or not. I mean, I might as well. I don't know if you guys actually want to watch that. Or who knows, I might forget and you'll have to watch me leveled up anyway. It'll make the swamp a great, fun, exciting adventure for the whole family. Just like every trip to the swamp. This has been a great experience. I learned a lot about killing dinosaurs. It was great. I don't know what I'm going on about. It's like fucking 3 in the morning. I guess that's not really that different from me. I'm always up at 3 in the morning anyway. Why was our hit points so low the last time we were here? Oh, because he didn't heal us before he saved. Anywho, I'm going to go ahead and call this video here. I hope you're having a good day. I hope the dog isn't just sniffing the wall for no reason and making me think there's something there when there isn't. That would be really upsetting. Why would you do such a thing, Higgins? Why are you such an asshole? Anyways, you guys have fun with your day, and I'll see you probably never, because I don't actually see you when I do these videos, but you know, a metaphorical see you. You'll hear from me again unless I'm dead, in which case you won't, but I won't know it. I kind of got off topic there a little bit, but the point is, bye.